In this tutorial, we will explain step by step to create a free website on the WordPress.com platform. There is a big difference between WordPress.com and WordPress.org. We have a separate video on what are the differences and pros and cons of WordPress.com and WordPress.org. Please click the above card or click on the I button anytime to watch this video. For now, we will explain to you that how you can build a free website on WordPress.com. Here, we will show you how to build and host your website on WordPress.com for free. Let's start with step-by-step process of building a site. Step 1. Sign up to WordPress.com. First, you need to sign up at WordPress.com, so go to WordPress.com, you will find a screen like this. Click on Get Started. You would be redirected to a sign-up page. Fill out the sign-up form. The fields you must need to provide are email address, username, and password. And then click on Create Your Account button. Step 2. Choose a free domain name. There are a few things which you must know. The domain name you choose would be suffixed with WordPress.com, since you are using the WordPress platform for creating a free website. For example, I choose a blog name as PWM Tutorials and it has automatically been suffixed with WordPress.com, so my complete domain name is pwmtutorials.wordpress.com. If you want to choose custom domains such as pwmtutorials.com, then you have to upgrade to a paid plan, which is a minimum of $4 per month. I would not recommend you to buy a domain from here because the domain renewal price is much higher than any other popular domain sellers such as Namecheap, Bluehost, and GoDaddy. I would highly recommend you to go with Namecheap for better value for money. Now select free domain name from the list. On the next page, you will be asked to choose a plan. Don't select any paid plan, just click on this link with the name Start with a free site. And then WordPress will automatically set up your dashboard for further actions. Step 3. Verify your email address. Go to email inbox of the same email address which you have entered during the creation of your account on WordPress.com. You will see an account activation mail from WordPress like this. Click here to confirm your email address. You will be redirected to this page and now your email address confirmation is done. Step 4. Let us understand the dashboard of WordPress.com. In the left corners, you will see two major sections. First is the My Site section and the second is the Reader section. In the My Site section you can customize, write posts, and control your websites, and in the Reader section, you will see the reader's engagements such as followers, conversations, likes, etc. Now let's see one by one, what are the uses of different tabs inside the My Site section. My Home tab. In this tab, you can visit your website from here or here. On the right side of the Home tab window, you will get a step-by-step option to set up your website. This is a basic beginner-friendly way to set up your website. Here, you will get the first option, Name Your Site. From here you can give any name to your website which will display in the site header area. With the help of the second option, you can customize your website's home page. The third option is Edit the Site menu. With the help of this option, you can edit and manage your site menu, such as Home, Blog, About, Contact, etc. The fourth option is for confirming your email address. You can resend the account activation email again, or even you can change your email address from here. You will also get an option for downloading WordPress mobile app and the option for launching your website for the world. Here you will get quick links for several tasks such as editing the home page, adding a page, option for writing a blog post, editing menus, a link for customizing and changing your theme, etc. You can search for help from here too. Now let's move to the Stats tab. In this tab, you can see traffic and insights. In the traffic, you can see your website's traffic-related stats. From here you can switch between daily, weekly, monthly, and yearly traffic of your websites. This is the stats graph plot area, and from here you can switch between views, visitors, likes, and comments related stats. From this area, you can see stats such as views, visitors, likes, and comments by posts and pages, referrers, countries, search terms, authors, clicks, file downloads, and videos. Upgrades tab. In this tab, you can upgrade your plan from free to personal, premium, business, and e-commerce. You can change or purchase custom domains and custom emails, but for custom domains and emails, you have to upgrade your free plan to a paid plan. You can see purchase history from here, such as active upgrades, billing history, and you can manage your payment methods from here too. Posts tab. Now let's look at the Posts tab. In this area, you can view and manage all your posts together, such as published, drafts, scheduled, and trashed posts. You can add a new post from here and here. You can see and manage your post category using this area. Don't worry, we will see it later in detail. From this option, you can add, edit and delete tags for your posts. Media tab. From this tab, you can manage and upload media such as images, documents, videos, and audios, but for uploading videos and audios, you have to upgrade to the premium plan. You will get 3 GB of storage space with the free plan. Now let's see the Pages tab. In this area, you can view and manage all your pages together, such as published, drafts, scheduled, and trashed pages. You can add a new page from here too. The Comments tab. From this tab, you can manage comments posted on your website. You can approve, spam, trash, like, edit, and reply to a comment. Feedback. From the Feedback tab, you can see the responses submitted through your website form. You will also get an option with the name of Crowd Signal. From this option you can see the results of audience responsive polls, surveys, and voting, etc., conducted on your website. Jetpack. From the Jetpack, you can keep tabs on all your site's activities, such as plugin and theme updates, user logins, setting modifications, and more. You can take backups of your website, but most of the options are unavailable with a free plan. Appearance tab. From this Themes subtab, you can customize, change and preview different themes. You can switch between different views. From here you can customize your whole website. From the Widgets subtab, you can add the various widgets into your website footer area, such as calendar, contact info and map, Facebook page plugin, etc. You will also get options for changing the website menus, site background, and options for enabling and disabling AMP for your website. Now, what is AMP? AMP stands for Accelerated Mobile Pages. It is an open-source framework that was launched as a joint initiative by Google and several other technology and publishing companies. With AMP, it is possible to create simple mobile websites that load almost instantly. I would recommend you that always keep enabled AMP on your website. It will help in ranking your website higher in search and other places too, hence ultimately it will bring more visitors to your website. Now let's see Plugins tab. From this tab, you can install plugins to bring new features to your website, but this option is only available for Business Plan, and hence you have to upgrade to Business Plan to use this feature. Users tab. From here, you can view and manage your website users such as team, followers, email followers, and invite people to follow your site. You will also get an option to add new users for several roles such as administrator, editor, author, contributor, and follower. Tools tab. In this tab, the marketing and earning tool is not accessible with the free plan. To use these features, you must upgrade to a paid plan. In this tab, you can also get the import and export option for free. From the import option, you can import a website's content from another CMS platform, and from the export option, you can export content and download media for free from your website. Now let's see the most important Site Settings tab. In this tab, you will get General, Performance, Writing, Discussion, Reading, Media, and Hosting configuration setting options. In the General setting, you can change or edit the site icon, site title, and tagline. Now what is the site icon? The site icon is used as a browser and app icon for your site, just like this. You can add a custom domain for your site, but this feature is only available after upgrading to a paid plan. You will also get an option to change site language and site time zone. You can launch your website with the help of this button. If you try to visit before launching your website, then a page with a coming soon message appears in the browser tab, just like this. From the footer credit option, you can change footer credit. You need to give credit to WordPress because you are on the free plan. To remove the footer credit entirely with WordPress.com, you need to upgrade to a paid plan. From here, you can change your site address and register a new domain. You can also delete your website content, or you can even delete your website permanently. To adjust the performance setting, you need to upgrade to a paid plan. Now come to the writing setting. From Composing section, you can set the default post format, enable or disable markdown syntax, and you can also customize the date and time format. From the Content Types section, you can set to display numbers of blog posts per page on your blog page. You will also get an option for enabling and disabling testimonials and portfolio projects on your website. From the Feed section, you can control that how many numbers of the most recent blog posts display on the RSS feed. Now, what is RSS feed? RSS is a web feed that allows users and applications to access updates to websites in a standardized, computer-readable format. Subscribing to RSS feeds can allow a user to keep track of many different websites in a single RSS feed reader application, which constantly monitors sites for new content. RSS readers can be built into a browser, installed on a desktop computer, or installed on a mobile device by the website user. You can compare the RSS feed with the YouTube subscription tab. If any user subscribed to your RSS feed, then that particular user can read your recent full post even without visiting your website in simple readable format through the RSS reader application. With the help of this toggle switch, you can control how much content of your post will display in the RSS reader application. If you enable this switch, then the readers or users will not be able to read the full post of your website through the RSS reader application. They can read only an excerpt of that post. For the reading full posts of your website, they have to visit your actual website. Here is a switch called Infinite Scroll. If you keep it enabled, then the Infinite Scroll feature will load the next set of posts automatically when visitors approach the bottom of the home page or posts page. It's designed to help visitors read through many posts without effort. In the Setting tab, you will get Discussion settings. With the help of Discussion settings, you can control how people interact with your site through comments. In the default article settings, you will get 3 switches. Let's explain one by one. Attempt to notify any blogs linked to from the article. If you check this box, WordPress will send out a ping to a site or article you have linked in your post. Your mention of their site or article will show up in the comments section of their site, if that site allows pingbacks. The notification occurs during the process of publishing your article on the internet. An article with many hyperlinks will slow the posting process as WordPress contacts all of the websites before the post is published. Now, what is pingback? Pingback lets you notify the author of an article if you link to his article on your blog. Allow link notifications from other blogs. If this box is checked, pingbacks and trackbacks will appear in the comments section of your posts. We have already explained pingback. Now, let's see what is trackback. Trackback helps you to notify another author that you wrote something related to what he had written on his blog, even if you don't have an explicit link to his article. This improves the chances of the other author noticing that you gave him credit for something, or that you improved upon something he wrote, or something similar. With pingback and trackback, blogs are interconnected. Think of them as the equivalents of acknowledgements and references at the end of an academic paper, or a chapter in a textbook. Allow people to post comments on new articles. Turn on this box if you wish to allow comments to your posts. Remember that this can be overridden for individual articles. Here are other comment settings. All of them are self-explanatory, such as comment author must fill out name and email, users must be registered and logged into comment, automatically close comments on articles older than 14 days, etc. Here is the setting for the email notification, which is also self-explanatory. I am assuming that you can understand basic English. Here too, self-explanatory. Now, comment moderation needs some explanations. Hold a comment in the queue if it contains 2 or more links. Not too long ago, comment spammers would have 5, 10, or more hyperlinks in their comment spam. This made it very easy for bloggers to quickly screen comments, but spammers recognize that and commonly use only 1 or 2 hyperlinks. You can enter a number in this box to tell WordPress how many links you allow in a comment before holding it for moderation. Now, what is comment moderation? Comment moderation is a feature in WordPress that allows you to prevent comments from appearing on your site without your express approval. Moderation can be very useful in addressing comment spam, but it has more general applications as well. In this box, you can also add specific words, names, email, and IP addresses, and if someone included these things in their comment, it will automatically be held in the moderation queue. You can even disallow a comment by adding specific words, names, email, and IP addresses in this box. Let's move to reading settings. You can enable this radio button to display your latest posts as your website home page. With the help of this radio button, you can set a specific page to display as a home page with the help of this drop-down menu, and by using this drop-down menu, you can set a page as a post page. From here you can control how many posts show on your post page. And from here you can control how many most recent posts show on the RSS reader application. With the help of these radio buttons, you can choose between full text and excerpt to show in the RSS reader application. Now, the most important, site visibility setting. With the help of these radio buttons, you can allow and disallow search engines to index your website, and with the help of this radio button, you can make your website to be private. With the help of these radio buttons, you can show or hide related content after posts. If you want to show related content after posts, enable this radio button, and with the help of these checkboxes, you can customize related posts like this. Enable this checkbox to show a separate header for related posts. Enable this checkbox to show a large and visually striking layout with images. Enable this checkbox to show the posting date. And in the last, enable this checkbox to show post category or tag. On the bottom side, you will get follower settings. In the blog follow email text box, you can enter a text message to send via email when someone signed up on your website. And with the help of this comment follow the email text box, you can enter a text message to send via email when someone comments on your post. With the help of media settings, you can determine the maximum dimensions in pixels to use when adding an image to the media library. Rest all checkboxes are self-explanatory. Hosting configuration setting only comes with the business plan. Add new site tab. With the help of this tab, you can add a new website to your WordPress account. You can host a maximum of 2 websites with a single WordPress account. Collapse menu. With the help of this, you can collapse all the tabs shown on the left side. If you are with me until now, then here is good news for you. Now, we are going to move towards the actual process of building a free website. But before we start the process of free website building, here is a small request from you. As I have invested about 30 precious hours of my life to make this video for you, please like and subscribe. It will take you only 2 seconds. Step 5. Building a free WordPress blog from scratch. Let's take a tour of the blog that we are going to build. In the Browser tab, you can see, we have a site icon and site name. This is the header area of our blog. In this area, we have the site logo on the left side, and site menus such as Home, Blog, About, Contact, etc. on the right side. We have divided our home page into different sections. Here is the first section. In this section, we have a heading, a paragraph, an email subscription form, and a beautiful image. This is the blog post section. We can see the 3 latest posts with visually striking thumbnails. At the bottom side of the blog section, we have a Load More button. With the help of this button, users can load more posts. From this section, you can link different post categories. Here we have icons, titles, and short descriptions. This section design is similar to the above section, Here you can link your affiliate post pages. This section is of testimonials. Now, what are testimonials? The testimonials feature lets you collect positive comments from customers, clients, and readers and display them on your site in different ways to add credibility and a professional feel. And, on the bottom side, we have an About Me section with profile picture, short biography with read more link and social links. Let's come to the menu again. Here have a blog post page. At the very top, you can see a subscription call to action. And then latest article section with the Load More button. Here is the featured blog post section. This post section with a particular category. And at the bottom side About Me section, just like the home page. This is About page. Here you can describe yourself in detail. This is the Contact page, where users can contact you with the help of this contact form. I have also made an additional page as per my requirement. From here you can download images that I have used in this tutorials. To download, click on the download link and then you will be redirected to the Dropbox download page. From here you can download all the images once. Now, let's come to the WordPress dashboard. First of all, let's upload the required images into the WordPress media library. Select the Media tab and then click on Add New. Now all the required media files are uploaded. Now come to the settings and select General from the menu. Let's change site icon. And then give some name to your website. You can add any tagline for your site, but for now, I will leave it blank. Scroll down, let's change the time zone. I will select New York. You can select any time zone as per your country. Now, very important, when you change something, make sure that you have saved changes. Now come to the writing setting. Turn on testimonials, and save the setting. Select reading setting. And select blog page as your post page from drop-down menu. Come to the site settings. Here by default, it is selected at discourage search engines from indexing this site. Change it to allow search engines to index this site. If you leave it at default setting, then your website will not be indexed by any search engines. What does it mean? It means that your website will not show on the search page of any search engines, so make sure to select the option Allow search engines to index this site. Now, come to the setting of related posts. Make sure that it is selected at Show Related Content after posts and then tick the below options as you wish. Scroll down to the bottom and save changes. Let's change the default theme to some other theme. Here you can see the Hiva theme is installed by default. We are going to change it with some other theme. From this search box, you can search themes. From here you can select your theme from recommended and trending. You can also see the live demo of any theme before or after installation. Just like this. For now, we are going to install the 2021 theme. Let's see how we can change our domain name. Go to the Upgrade tab and select Domains from the menu. Scroll down to the bottom side and then click on Manage. Then change site address. Now, type whatever domain name you like in this box. If your domain is available, then click on Change Site Address. Now, you can see, in the previous domain, we have some spelling mistakes. This is our new domain name. Then check the box to confirm, and then click on the Change Site Address. And now, your new site address is ready to go. Now, we are going to create posts, and then pages such as the About page, Contact page, Blog page, etc. And in the end, we will be creating our home page because we need all these pages to create a beautiful and attractive home page of our blog. So let's create our first post. To create a blog post, hover over the Posts tab on WordPress dashboard, and then click on Add New. But before we create our very first post, let's see how we can create and manage the post category. To do so, click on Categories from the drop-down menu. By default, here you will get only one category with the name of Uncategorized. You will not be able to delete the default post category. You can edit the default post category. You can change the post category name from here. You can also add a description of the category. From this toggle switch, you can also select the parent category, if you like. And then click on the Update button. You can change the default post category, and then you will be able to delete this category. For now, let's revert back Uncategorized posts as the default post category. Here, I also created additional 4 categories. I would highly recommend you to create minimum 3 and maximum 5 categories. Name these categories as per your content. You can add a new category from here. Finally, let's create our first blog post. Click on the Posts tab. By default, you will get this example post over here. We don't require this post at all, so trash this post. To add a new post, click over here, and you will be redirected to the WordPress Gutenberg post editor. First of all, let's change the global font for our blog from here. You can use 2 different or same fonts, one for heading and another for base content. Here, I will select Poppins for both purposes. And finally, click on Publish. You can also reset the global font with the help of this button. Now, click on the setting icon. In the setting, we have 2 sections, the first post setting and another one is block setting. Now, what is block? Blocks are the building block of the post. And posts can be created with the help of several blocks such as headings, paragraphs, images, forms, etc. Here you can compare the post as a house, and blocks as brick, wood, rebar, and all of these materials can be used to make a beautiful and sustainable house. From the post setting, you can change the post visibility. You can schedule publish time for your post. From here, you can select the post format. You can also tweak these settings. Change post author. And enable and disable AMP. From here, you can change the link structure of your post, but you can't change the link structure before publishing your post. You can add your post in different categories, or even you can create new categories from here too. You can add your post-related tags to this box. You can insert a featured image for your post from here. In fact, let's add a featured image for this post. You can insert a copyright-free featured image directly from pexels.com, but would not suggest you insert a featured image directly from here, because these images are very big in size and these images are not optimized for WordPress. In fact, I would highly recommend you download the required images into your PC and reduce the size as per your requirement, and then upload it into the WordPress media library. Now, let's add images from the WordPress media library. Here, in this box, you can add excerpts for your post, just like this. And, here at the bottom, we have discussion settings, from which you can allow and disallow comments, pingbacks, and trackbacks for your post. Now, let's see the block setting. Here says no block selected, because we have not created any block yet. To create a paragraph block, just click here. Now you can see, paragraph created, and block setting appeared for the same paragraph. First, let's copy and paste few lines of text over here. Now, you can see the exact effects of setting on this text. From this drop-down list, you can switch the font size between small, large, extra large preset, or you can also add custom size from this box. From here you can change the gap between the line. Just like this. From the color setting, you will be able to change color for text. You can change the background color for paragraphs. And, over here, you can give any color to link. With the help of this toggle switch, you can enable drop cap. And at the bottom, you will also get a toggle switch for enabling and disabling AMP for a particular block. From here, you can see the list of all blocks. To understand, let's add few more blocks to our post. Now, you can select any block, and you can also change the position of a block in your post. You can do the same thing, with help of these arrows too. From here, you can see the post statistics related to the number of characters, words, headings, paragraphs, and blocks. From here, you can undo and redo an action in your blog post. From this drop-down menu, you can switch between edit and selection mode. With the help of this plus button, you will be able to insert any block to your post. And from the pattern section, you can insert pre-made templates such as the About Me section, Gallery section, etc. And from this drop-down list, you can insert template from any group of templates such as blog section, just like this. You can search and insert any block or template directly into your post from here. Now, we have understood all the settings for our post except the background color setting. As you can see, you will not get any option to change the background color from here. To do so, we have to go back to the WordPress dashboard, and from here go to Appearance and then Customize. And from here you can give any color to your website background. You can also enable dark mode support for your blog. You will get the dark mode option only when you set a light color background. Let's continue editing the post that we have saved in the draft. This is the exact same post that we are going to create. Let's first copy the title and then paste it here. Now, copy the intro paragraph from the sample post and then paste it here. Here, we have few tools. Let's see one by one how we can use these tools. From here, you can change your paragraph block type to another block type. With the help of this drop-down, you can align your text to left, right, and center. With the help of this tool, you can make paragraph text bold, and with this tool, you can italicize text. Here we have a hyperlink tool. You can paste any link in this box. If you enable this switch, then when someone clicks on the hyperlink, it will open in a new window. You can also remove the hyperlink, just like this. Few more tools here, they all are self-explanatory. Next, let's copy and paste a few more paragraphs from our sample post. Now, all the paragraphs are pasted together. Copy the heading from the sample post. Insert a new heading block. You can change the heading type from here. Make sure that you follow a heading hierarchy so that browsers and search engines properly understand and index your post. It will also help in SEO ranking. You may have a question in your mind that why do we need to set this heading as an H2 heading? The answer is that we have the title as an H1 heading, and all other headings will come under the title. Paste copied heading text here. Now, copy and paste this paragraph. And then enter. Next, we have a list. Now, insert a list block and then paste the copied text. Copy all the remaining list and paste in the list block. Here you can see, we have a subscribe call to action. Let's see how we can create this block. First, insert a single column block. You will get plus button in the middle of the column. With the help of this plus button, you can insert another block inside this column. Let's insert a subscription form. Now, we need some padding to stylize our subscription form, but we have no option to add padding. To add padding, select columns and then make a group. Now, you can easily add padding. Let's give a light gray background color to this block. And then insert a new paragraph from here, and then move this paragraph above the subscription form. Copy and paste the call to action text in this empty paragraph. Finally, stylize this block. Just like this. Our call to action block is ready to go. Now, I'm assuming that you understand how to create different types of blocks. So I am fast forwarding. We have successfully created a post. Last but not least, we have to check responsiveness at different devices with the help of Preview. If everything is fine, then publish the post. And after that, change the URL structure. Make sure that the post URL is short, descriptive, and should have a keyword in it. Now, come back to the dashboard. Before proceeding further, let's make a few duplicate posts of the original post, so that it looks exactly the same as the sample blog. I am just changing the titles, featured images, and post categories of the duplicate posts. I would highly recommend you pre-write a few posts before publishing your actual blog. Now, we have created enough posts, let's move forward. In the next step, we are going to create a blog page similar to this sample page. To create a page, click on the Page tab. Here you will get the default blog page created by the theme developer, but we don't need this blog page. We are going to create a blog page for our website from scratch, so we need to delete this sample blog page. You will not be able to edit or delete this page until you remove this page from the default post page. To delete this sample blog post, remove this post from the default post page from the reading setting. And now, you can see, we have an option to trash this post, so let's trash it. To add a new page, click on Add New Page option. Here, we have several blog templates. You can insert any template as you wish, but for now, let's insert this template. Give a title to the page. We don't require this block, so let's delete this. Delete this block as well. Here we have a spacer below the heading. We don't require this, so remove this. Give the title to the first post section, and then center align the text, make it semi-bold as well. Now, select blog post and heading together and group them so that we can give a nice light gray background to the whole section. Next, select the blog post block only and then enable Load More, Show Date, and Show Author button from the setting. Let's duplicate the same section to create our next section. After that, just change the title, and then select Blog Post block, enable Choose Specific Post option, and then add a specific post as you wish. In the end, don't forget to change the background color so that all the sections are visible separately. Again, duplicate this section and do the same as the above section, but this time, make sure that this time the background color is set to light gray. Now, here at the bottom, we have an About Me section. In this section, we don't require to do much, just change the text, replace images and social links. Here, only the subscribe call to action section remains. If you remember, we have already created this type of call to action section in our posts. We don't require the same efforts as earlier to create the same section. Just go to Post and then copy the call to action section. Paste it here, and then set it to full width. After that, move to the top. Let's preview what we have created. Now, as you can see, it is similar to the sample post. In the end, just publish the post and check the URL slug structure. Now, we have successfully created our blog page. Let's set this blog page as our default post page. We need to add this blog page to our home page menu. To do so, go to Appearance and Customize. Click on Menus and then Primary. From here, just remove the invalid menus and add your blog menu. Make sure to save changes. Now, our blog menu has been added to the home page. Let's see if it is working correctly. Still, our default post page is showing. Let's delete the default blog page from the trash folder as well. Check if the problem is resolved. As you can see, again the default page opens here. We have set everything correctly, but the problem is not resolved. It may be a glitch in this theme. I know the solution to this problem, but I have done all these things to show the exact problem that a newbie will face. To resolve this, just go to the reading setting, and the posts page drop-down, and remove the blog page as a default post page, then save changes. Now, as you can see, the problem is resolved and our blog page is working perfectly. You can also see the perfect page responsiveness on different devices. Now, let's create few other pages such as the About and Contact page. First, we are going to create an About page, so come to the Pages tab, and click on Add New Page option. Here, you will get many templates, but for now, let's insert this template. As you can see, here is a group with 2 columns. In the left column, we have an image, paragraph, contact info, and social icons. You can add your social link from here. Now, Let's replace the profile image. You can edit the content as per your requirement without any hassle from here. In the end, check the URL slug, and then publish the page. Let's create a contact page. You can create a contact page very easily similar to this page. Just click on Add New Page option, select the contact template, and then change the content and background color as per your requirement. Here, we need to add a call to action section, so go to the blog page and copy the required block, come back to your editor, and just paste it here. We need to add a spacer in between these two sections so that they will display separately. In the end, just preview. Now, it looks good to me. Just check the URL slug and publish it. Here, we are going to create a download page. Just like this. Now, we are going to create the final and most important home page of our website. Here you will get the default home page, which is far away from our sample page design, so we need to delete this page. This page is the default home page of our website, that's why we don't have an option to delete this page. To delete this home page, you need to make any other page as the default home page for a moment, and then you will be able to delete this page. Just like this. Now, let's see what we are going to create. We will create our website home page similar to this page design. So without any further ado, let's get started. Just click on Add New Page to start creating a home page. Here, you will get many home page templates, but I am going to insert this home page template right now. Let's replace the first section image with our image. Copy and paste the first section heading and paragraph in the required place, and stylize text as you wish. Here, we need a subscription form, so first delete the unnecessary block, and after that insert the subscription form. Change the background color of the subscription button and email box border. Make the set button width 50%. Now, our first block is ready. Before proceeding further, let's first delete the blocks which we don't require. Our next section will be a blog section. If you remember, we have already created a beautiful blog section, so we aren't required to create once again. Just go back to the blog page and copy the required blog section. Head over to the home page, paste at the bottom and then move to the required position. Now, we need to create this section. To create something similar to that section, first, insert a single column, and then insert an image and align to the center. Add a new heading and make sure that heading is H3. Insert a paragraph and center a line. Now, just duplicate this column 4 times and replace the image, change the heading and paragraph. Now, insert a section heading. Set to wide width. And center a line. Make heading semi-bold. Select the main column, make a group. Drag heading inside the group. Select the group and make it full width. Select the main column and set it wide width. Now, we need to create a similar section again, so select and duplicate this column. Change the background color to light gray. After that, replace the heading, text, and image as per your requirement. Next, we need this testimonial section. To create exactly the same testimonial, go to Pattern, and select Quotes Templates from the drop-down list. From there insert the 3 quotes template. Now, remove the portion from this template which you don't require. First, customize and stylize this single column. Exactly like this. And finally duplicate this column and replace the required content. We need an About Me section at the bottom of the home page. We have already created an identical About Me section on our blog page, so go to the blog page and copy that particular section. Paste it over here, and then change the background color and profile image. Now at the very bottom, we need this client logo section. To create the same, go to the template section and select quotes. Then insert this template. Now, select the blocks which you don't require and delete them together. Finally, select the main column and change the background color to light gray. We are almost done. Let's check the responsiveness on different devices. It looks good to me. In the end, add the title of the page, check the permalink, and if everything is fine, then publish the page. Now, set the home page as the home page, and then preview. We need to customize our menu and add a logo. To do so, just go to Customize, and then navigate to the Site Identity option. From here, insert the site logo. Uncheck the option Display Site Title and Tagline. Make sure to save the changes. Now, click on Menus and then Primary. Remove, if you have any invalid menu, and then add menus. After adding menus, reorder the menus as per requirement, and then save changes. Congratulations, you have learned to create a beautiful and responsive website using the WordPress.com platform for free. Thanks for watching. If you liked the video, please hit the like button. If you want to see more videos, hit the subscribe button, and if you have something to say, please leave a comment.